As a CME rockets toward Earth, it drives a barrage of high-energy particles in front of it.
The environment around the sun is filled with the solar wind, these particles of the sun's atmosphere that are streaming away. The CME plows into this material and creates a shock wave. And that shock then accelerates the particles that are in front of the CME.
And if it's flying in our direction, it means real trouble for the planet Earth.
If the sun fires one at us in 2012, you won't have much time to prepare, even if you see it coming. The bulk of the CME will reach us in just a few days.
But those particles that are accelerated by the CME are accelerated to close to the speed of light. These particles can take somewhere on the order of tens of minutes to hours.
When it reaches Earth, the shock wave of energized particles will slam into satellites in orbit, shorting out their electronics.
If we were staring down the barrel of an unexpectedly large CME, it could take out a lot of our satellite network.
With several thousand planes flying above the U.S. at any given time, the consequences could be much worse than just losing your satellite television.
Planes that were looking to come in for a landing might suddenly find that their GPS units had stopped working. At the wrong time, that could cost people their lives.
But losing the satellite network could just be the beginning of our really bad day. Once the shock wave has passed, the bulk of the CME will crash into the Earth's magnetic field.
The Earth has a protective magnetic field that shields us from these CMEs. The shields are up, Scotty.
This natural barrier normally prevents charged particles from reaching the surface by deflecting them around the Earth. But if the CME is big enough, our planetary protection could come at a high cost.
The geomagnetic storm basically is a temporary disruption of the Earth's magnetic field called the magnetosphere. When charged particles from solar storms hit the Earth's magnetosphere, they can become trapped in the field.
We see the intense clash between these charged particles and the magnetic field as the aurora, or northern lights. But if you see nature's light show in your neighborhood, it could be a warning sign of imminent catastrophe.
Having a huge influx of charged particles hit the magnetosphere causes the magnetic field to move, and that in turn will cause electric currents on the ground.